Welcome to the live streaming from Forex Trading Wizard Academy. This is Forex Wizard, your trading coach, who will be doing a live trading session and live analysis, live discussion. First day of trading week, Monday, as you know that, guys and girls, another big day coming up. Past week was incredible. We have seen that there was a very good trend on gold and Gbpusd. This coming week, third week of the month, also a very important week, and also we'll be looking for proper entry, as Monday and Friday are very good day for entering and short and long term trade. Today is the first day of trading week. Many traders will try to open position today. We will also be looking at which instrument we can look at to trade, which one is giving us best opportunity. We'll be looking for entry. Now this week we could see good movement on euro pairs, as there is a very good news coming up on euro, and along with Gbpusd and gold we will be looking at today. So let's see what kind of opportunity we have in the market. So first of all, I will be looking at GJ, and then we'll be looking at gold as well. Guys and girls, let me know if you are here so that I can start the analysis. Hardcore, thank you, good morning. Shane, good morning. Blue Wave, good morning, brother, thank you very much. And guys and girls, I need two things from you to start. One is smashing the like button. The other one is let me know if you are here so that I know that everyone is here. I can begin today's analysis to trade GJ and gold. Good afternoon from Philippines. Thank you, Armando. Good afternoon. And thank you for joining the live session. Guys and girls, let me know that you are here. Shahjahan, welcome, and welcome to live session. Gurdeep, good morning, coach. Thank you, Gurdeep. Give a thumbs up, guys. And also let me know if you are here. So when I say that everyone is here, then I can start. Thank you. Good morning. I'm Broccoli, good morning, thank you. And we had a big trade. Probably you guys have seen that during yesterday's last session, in our NY session. It was a massive trade on gold, and expecting for another big move. Good night from San Diego and Mexico, thank you very much. Good night from Oli Team Family, thank you very much. Good morning, and let's find out what is our next opportunity. Dudes, thank you. I see that majority of you are here. So if you are here, give a thumbs up, and also let me know in the live chat you are here so that I know that everyone is ready for another big week and day. Let's begin a big day. So first of all, I will begin with GJ, looking at the daily chart now. Daily chart on Gbpusd is, we have seen a huge gap opening. So let's also see the weekly chart. Now if I look at the weekly chart on GJ, for me, looks to me that so far we have seen a massive gap open on Gbpusd from the weekly, and there is a weekless candle gap opening. That gap could be a sign of potential bounce on GJ. It's a long-term bull market, and as you know that I always talk about the gap on GJ, and in many other instruments, weekly gap is very important. So if we look at from the bigger picture perspective, there's a gap opening on Gbpusd. Also, if we look at the monthly, what do we see from the monthly perspective is that this is the monthly bullish candle. Previous months, there is a huge monthly impulse after this breakdown, and this month in the third week we see that GJ currently heading to the upside. Now if we look at the weekly chart, what do we see? That from the weekly perspective, this is the weekly gap opening. There is a weekless candle. You see that there is a long wick at the top. So this weekly candle is quite significant, as you have seen that also I have mentioned in the past. So looking at here in that zone, what do we see? That there is a, I'm drawing this resistance line from the weekly is because if you look at this resistance here, turning support here, and what do we see? That the market has opened with a gap, and there is a weekless candle in that area. So far today is the first week of the trading day, and for us this level could be quite significant, expecting GJ to come down and to retest this level. Now if we look at the daily chart, what do we see from the daily? Previous day also there is a candle with a long wick at the top, and expecting Gbpusd for the price to fill that long wick. And this is the opening also on the daily. We see that gap very visible, which could give us potential bounce on GJ. Now looking at the intraday 4 hour, this is where there is a, you see that the market now trying to fill that wick. This is the intraday candle with a wickless candle, and also there is a 20 EMA from the 4 hour. And if you look at here is big liquidity grab. Guys and girls, if you're not sure about the liquidity grab, let me know. I will be discussing in detail. Now as you know that in this channel I do discuss in detail, in depth, everything. So make sure that guys and girls, you are paying full attention to it. You can take notes. So for me today, GJ might grab another liquidity from here. So what is liquidity? Liquidity is the fuel of the market. As the price moves from liquidity to liquidity, once you see that the market has grabbed liquidity, we can look for entry. Now how do you know that when the market is gathering liquidity? From the price action confirmation you can know it. Now you can see that this is the 4 hour 20 EMA, and where there is a long wick here as well. If you look at there is a big liquidity grab, expecting GJ to drop down and then to bounce to the upside from this level. So looking at here on the, if you look at 1 hour chart on Gbpusd, you see the price now slowly trying to bounce from this level. Let me go back to the 15 minutes. We see already a reaction on this level on GJ, and this is the wickless candle. So this is the, if you look at closely here, what do we see? That there is this bounce on GJ here, which is basically for me a reaction from this liquidity zone, and coming to, if the price dropping down to 89 level, 89.06 level, will be for us to look for potential entry. We'll be looking at that. Here is also the 20 EMA, which is 88, 99, 89 level. So let's see how the market is doing in that. Based on that, we will be entering the trade. Let's see how the price does, and let's see where the market, giving us that entry opportunity. Based on that, we will be looking for, if we see an aggressive drop, we might be able to use a pending order here to see how we can find our potential entry on GJ. For me, this level 189 could be today's our level to look for potential entry. Okay, so this is the intraday support. So this is where we can see that there is So this is our intraday support here on GJ. Let's see if the market is coming down, which we could see eventually dropping down for a retest. We will be looking for entry on Gbpusd here, and this is what we will be keeping eye on GJ. And in the meantime, I believe that everyone is here. Let me know, guys and girls, if you're enjoying the live session. Blue Wave here, thank you. Akash Sharma, thank you. Good morning. Yadu Krishna, good morning, coach. Have a great day. Yeah, I'm having a great day. Thank you for asking. And also guys and girls, let me know what instrument else you are looking at. We will be looking at on gold. And also if you are looking at a particular pair, let me know. And I hope that everyone can hear me. Guys, can you give a thumbs up? Once you give a thumbs up, it shows to more people, and it shows to more people. Also it helps the channel to grow a lot, and also you guys also be mostly, your stream will be visible to more people. So can you give a thumbs up? And don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. Okay, so now with that being said, I will be jumping on gold, and we will be coming back to it also on GJ to see how the market is doing. Now let's look at now on gold how the market is doing here. Okay, so gold early today we have seen that there was a drop here, and there is a big initial drop on gold. Let's quickly look at what kind of trading gold is doing today, looking at first of all a daily chart. Okay, as expected, gold from the daily we have seen that there was a retest of the daily 20 EMA. Now if we look at this zone here on the daily on gold, there is a drop here in that level, and this is from this level, if you look at a big drop, and now we have seen a complete pullback to the upside. Let's look at the weekly chart on gold to see. Now from the weekly, gold initially we have seen that early today there is sudden drop and big liquidity grab, and then has gone back up. So potential that gold, I think that it might even remain bullish, because if you look at this candle on gold from the weekly, if it didn't break this low, if the candle was a weakless candle on gold from the weekly, we could see that gold after going here coming back down and breaking in that direction. But because gold already suddenly grabbed huge liquidity from this support, we might see that gold again breaking to the upside to create a new higher high. So the potential for gold to bounce is very high. Okay, so as I mentioned, it's just beginning of the week, so I don't want to take any full sides yet. Instead, we can observe the price action based on how the market is doing, because it's still maintaining a trend to the upside on gold. And if you look at the daily chart, where we can see that from the daily, this is series of higher low on the daily time frame, and with that series of higher low, the market already tested the daily 20 EMA, and with that retest of daily 20 EMA, we can see that there was a drop, pullback, and we might see now a deeper pullback. Now as we could see, there are two clear scenarios. One is rejecting from here and then dropping down. The other one is again going up a bit more further to the upside, as there is a sudden liquidity grab from the lower time frame. So looking at the 1 hour chart, where there is a big, if you remember guys, during the NY session, massive trade, how many of you had profit on that? I want to see that here you guys are here. You'll say thank you very much. We'll be also discussing on that trade, because the one that has worked out well definitely will be, good idea to analyze the trade to see what happened, why we have, that trade worked out well, and next time how we can find that opportunity again. Sir, for how many more months you will carry on live streaming? Akash Sharma, very good question. Until as long as I am alive, I will keep doing the live session. I will keep trading. It's my passion. It's what I love, right? So it's an identity. This is what I tell guys and girls. Anything you want to do, you need to create an what I call an identity. Okay, so this is where the permanent things happen, right? What is the difference between having an identity or shifting an identity to something else is absolutely important, because imagine that you are riding a bike. Okay, so when you are riding a bike, then you don't have to think about it, right? You're just riding the bike, and you are a bike rider, right? So you sit on the bike, and then you are watching the the beautiful nature, river, birds singing, flying, but you are riding the bike in the right direction. You see all the humps, all the risk, or everything, but you are still going in the right direction, because you create a program inside you that will take you to the direction that you want to go. So in the similar way, being a trader and trading is, see, everyone trades, right? Non-trader also trade. Who comes to the market, trader also trade, but trader trade very differently than the non-trader. So everyone comes in the market being a non-trader, right? I also came as a beginner, novice, and when I came, especially in the beginning, looks like that it's very easy, just press the button and make money and then lose, right? And then it becomes very hard, looks like that it's impossible, and then it becomes easy again, right? When it becomes easy again, that's the real easiness. Okay, so that's how it works. So once you create an identity of being a trader, you trade in autopilot. You see that when the trade is, the market giving you everything you need. So to create that identity, what you need is, key points is patience, and then wait for a bit more time. Give yourself a bit more time is also important. Patience that I talk about. Imagine that you are you wanna attain a diploma, okay, in anything, or certificate 3 in anything. You need to study 2 to 3 years at a school, and then you need to go for a training and then work experience, and then just to make a living, right? So this is what a diploma brings. But in trading, because there is a freedom to to take a trade, to close a trade, to make money, it's sometimes hard for people to remain disciplined. In trading, is all about discipline. You need to completely detach from the market. The day you will be detaching from the market is the day you gain complete control over the market. Is very important. You see, don't think about 1 trade, 2 trades. Completely detach from the market. Think it as a number, and then do it according to the system, according to the strategy. That's where the key games comes in play. So it's very important that you always look at the bigger picture, and then create a strong identity of being a trader. Focus on learning, growing, looking at the bigger picture, and over time definitely you can make it happen. So this is what here we will be doing. We will be looking at, that's why I combine trading psychology along with our technical knowledge. So that comes hand in hand, right? So you need to imagine that I have given you a sports car that people have won 10 times the world championship, and then if you don't know how to drive it, or even as a normal driver, you may not be able to do that. You need to train yourself to drive that car, right? On the other hand, if you take your regular traveling car to go to the racing of world championship, it's not gonna work, right? So you need to fuse the best tool with the best of being, right? So being is the key. So what is being? Being and doing are different. So that means that, see, you can do something from a different place of being. That's a very abstract, but that's the key. So you can do something from being. Okay, so from the place of being, when you do something, it brings a different result. So to do that, one of the very effective and powerful tool that I found is ask yourself this question: who is doing? Okay, so that's such as who is trading. You might say, okay, I'm trading. Why should I ask this question? This is where everything will change, by asking this question. Okay, who is trading? And when you ask this question, your mind will stop doing the autopilot. You started to think. The mind will think that who is trading. And then, so think of ideal yourself, who you want to be. The best way is to idealize yourself inside your mind. Let's say you want to stay disciplined and you want to make profit from trading. So imagine yourself that you are already a successful, professional, profitable trader already. All right, you are there already, and that is where you become. And then even if you are not that, but once you deliberately do it, say it, it's automatically will come from you. That kind of action, decision, you started to see the market differently. You start to think differently. And that is the identity. You are creating the new one. So if I go a bit more deeper, guys, this will really will help you. So how does everything work? This is the real engineering that you will understand how to transform. Otherwise, you keep trading the same way. Okay, so for example, if you are losing for 1 year, you still keep losing for the next year and the next year and the next year. Because if you do something that didn't bring the result, and if you do the same thing, it will bring the same result. So you cannot expect a different result doing the same thing. You understand? So that's why it is very important that you just pay a full understanding on it. Will really will help you to completely change your trading perspective. For example, how do we do something? Okay, let's say we are human, we born as a child, and then something is told us. We learn from society, from family in a way, and now we operate in that way. And then when we are given a new thing to do, okay, say you were a good teacher, or maybe a good real estate agent, or maybe a good engineer, or maybe a good doctor, and suddenly you have come to the trading, right? Now what happened, that the brain doesn't have any experience about it, so it look for past reference. Okay, past reference. That, so if you have not born as a trader, which is very impossible to have, then your brain doesn't have that reference experience to do the things that will bring instant result, right? Because your brain doesn't have that neuro pathway. Okay, so you need to have a neuro pathway in your brain that will bring the results. So then we do the things, whatever brain is finding the reference, it just do in that way. For example, if you see that if you buy, you make money, and then you press the buy without thinking, and then other than making money, you start to lose money, and then you start to feel that emotion of fear and greed constantly from one spectrum to the other spectrum. That's how the normal, the brain, because the brain doesn't have that reference experience. Now, how do you create that reference experience? See, there is an experiment gone, that a group of people given the piano to play, and there's a group of people who are told to imagine that they are playing the piano. And the brain, after a long time, they found the result that The brain has the same change, because when you do something new, there is a change in the brain, which is science. Now, those who imagine that they are playing the piano, their brain change in the same way that who really played the piano. And that's the main thing. So what you can do is you can create an ideal self who you want to be, back of your mind. And when you are trading, doing something, ask yourself who is doing, and then that archetype, it's called the archetype, will come out to help you. So we move through the space. Okay, so there is no, so when you deliberately trigger your inner self that you want to be, you move through the space like you see, if you watch a movie, have you seen that how does the movie play out? If you watch a TV, what do you see? That there are some still pictures quickly run through, and then we see that, let's say, a man dancing. How does this play out? So it's millions, so this is the pixel, you see the pixel, the millions of still picture played in a very fast speed that looks the man is moving, right? So it's just like this, still pictures but playing in a fast way so that it looks like it's moving, right? Exactly the same thing. So when you do that, you become every time a new person, turning to a new person. So which is in Carl Jung's work itself, the archetype. So archetype is a fundamental pattern of a human being that you can define as an ideal self. So if you have studied the chemistry, okay, so you probably have heard of the ideal gas, right? Neon, or any kind of neon is an ideal gas, right? And it is said that there is no such gas as an ideal gas, but the gas that is nearer than the ideal gas is the better quality, right? So archetype is, you can consider as a neon, as a perfected pattern of something. And now everything has this kind of pattern. So the way you can program, the better the way you can act like that archetype, and then you can become that person that you want to become. So this is a complete mechanism of how human beings do something. So by knowing that, you might say, okay, what is that? By knowing that, you gain inner belief and strength to do anything no matter what. So you can do that, and once you do that, it becomes much easier. So we are discussing about gold, and this is helpful for developing the trading psychology. I believe that you guys have understood it, and let me know if you have any question. Definitely will be looking on that more and more. So now what do we see here on gold? From the I will be looking at today's daily candle. Now you can see that the price has, if you look at here, you can see there is a 20 EMA retest on gold, and with that 20 EMA retest, what do we see here? The price has tested the 20 EMA, has come down for a deeper pullback. Now if you look at the intraday time frame, what do we see in that zone? The price breaking that high, coming back down, and there is a you see this is a liquidity zone here. And what I think that we might see now a deeper pullback, but based on how the price is reacting in that zone, we will be looking for that entry opportunity. So here is what I think that we might see now, a bit more deeper pullback on gold. This is the level that we can look at to see how the market is reacting. And I think that you can see this is the 15-minute chart, where after hitting that 20 EMA, the price now has gone up for a pullback. Again, we see that the price is coming down for liquidity trigger. So this is the level. I think for short term we might see some downside momentum on gold, and over time we will be looking for entry. Let's see, depending on if we see that the market has reversed from that, we can look for the price to come down and then to retest. Okay, so depending on how the price is doing, we will be entering. At the moment we see that there is a local downside, a pullback here, expecting for the price to come down to fill that. Now this is a big gap, even we can look for sell opportunity, but the market is in an uptrend, so for us to sell we need to see a very strong liquidity from the top, which is very important for us to see that the price has grabbed that liquidity, and based on that we will be looking for entry. Let's see, I don't want to define either we will be going short or long at the moment. I will watch the price action, then we will be entering. For Gbpusd, oh, that had a big bounce here before it coming down, so we can see that GJ had already a big bullish engulfer. So this one we need to look for a pullback. Okay, so this one is bullish. You can see it's a big bull at the moment. So once we see that the market, there's a bounce waiting for a pullback. So GJ, we expected it to break that wickless candle, but we see that it's just getting some kind of rejection from the support. So we might see that the price is keep pushing high, but at the moment we still need to wait for the price to come down for a deeper pullback. This is the another support level. Let's draw it here, and to see how the market is doing, based on that we will be entering the position. And good morning, sir, can I deposit to start trading? Can I deposit to start trading? So you mean that you can join us? Yes, you can join us. Let me give you the mentorship link where you can join us today to be part of Forex Trading Wizard Academy. So let me give you the link here. This is our mentorship link, and where you can learn the strategy that I'm trading, and also you can be part of Forex Trading Wizard Academy. I do share all the trade that I am opening, including entry, stop loss, and take profit, and also I do explain the strategies that I am trading. Probably you have seen some of our trade that we have taken in the past, along with some of the trading tool incredibly doing well in Forex Trading Wizard Academy. If you are our member, you can access all those trading tools, automated system, as well as indicator. So you can join using the link given in the description area. So good morning. Yeah, thank you very much. Euro dollar. Yeah, good morning, Bond. Thank you for joining. Thanks a lot, sir. Now I will Sharma, just on behalf of good morning. Thank you very much. US close, sir, in trading results which are being okay. So break even. B5 means the break even. B5 means break even. Good morning. Thank you, Victor. Your analysis on GJ. Yeah, we will be looking at that. Yeah, so we have already discussed on GJ. From there we have seen a bounce and expecting for a deeper pullback, and then we will be looking to enter. I see that potential bullish. Morning, boss. Where can we buy gold? So gold currently coming down for a deeper pullback. We'll be looking to see where is our next entry. Wisdom right here. Thank you. I want to start trading. Happy Beacon, very good. Yeah, this is where we if you want to start trading, this is where this channel is for traders, op trader, and for traders. So if you guys love trading, then don't hesitate to smash the like button and also hit that subscribe button if you haven't done yet. Stick to the channel. I do post a lot of content, including live analysis, live discussion, as well as there are more content coming. We are doing some development in the academy. You can see the background is changed, so yeah, there will be more content to help trader, and there's a lot of ways you can get benefit from the channel. So if you love trading, don't miss out any part of this live session, as well as, you know, I do come live twice and we do discuss a lot of things. You can take notes, and even you can watch the past videos and lessons as well. One year in market, no all technicals, still not profit. What is the reason? Please suggest something. Sharma trader. Okay, so 1 year in market, no all technicals, still not in profit. What is the reason? Please suggest. Okay, so that's a very precise and clear question. 1 year in market, so you know all technical, not in profit, because you fear. Okay, that's why you are not in profit. So fear and greed. So you need to overcome that fear. Where the fear come from? You see the way everything is designed in our society, everywhere is based on fear, right? Everything's fear. Watch the news, there is a fear everywhere, fear. So what happened is that fear or any kind of element is reflected in different aspect of our life. What does that mean? Let's say if a girl has phobia or fear about a dog, then that fear reflected on the other side. Okay, so it's not that I only fear this and I don't fear this. It reflects from one side to the other side. That is why you'll see that sometimes people take challenges in different areas to excel in other area. You'll see that the people who are sometimes, you know, good at sports, they do well at, you know, at his school, in academy, or maybe they do well at workplace, is because one side reflect the other side, because the brain cannot understand the difference between what is here and what is there. It just literally take it. So first of all, how the fear come in trading is because, you know what people mostly fear? People don't fear to gain or to do. People fear to lose, which is very normal. It's happened to me also. Okay, so people mostly fear to lose, and trading is a game where you need to allow calculated loss to gain more. And that is the hardest part for a trader, to become profitable. And that's where, you know, you need to take risk, but the calculated risk. Okay, calculated risk. Not you open the door and everything is wiped out. That's not the smart way to trade. So you need to take risk and you need to learn the risk management, right? So if you know every technical, and if you are not profit, let's say it's a general statement for, or you know, for those who are still not profitable. Number one is find a strategy that is back tested and proven, that you can rely on. Okay, number one is find a strategy, okay, that is reliable. Otherwise, how can you trust a strategy that you don't know if it works or no, right? And then back test it. Okay, back test it over and over again. Probably like some of my strategy, I did hundreds of back testing. So you need to do the back testing, and then once you are sure that this strategy will make money over time, Then the next step is learn the risk management. Okay, risk management. How does it work? Do the lot size. If you are trading fixed lot, then it's not gonna work. You need to do the lot size calculation. You need to have a lot size calculator. For example, if you're risking one trade $10, the other trade $50, the other trade $20, and gaining inconsistently, then it's not gonna work. Okay, so you need to have clearly defined strategy, have to have a trading plan, and then overcome fear. Because if you have a proven strategy, you know that, okay, this strategy makes money over time. Now I'm just fearing, so I will risk $10, I'll gain $20, $30, or whatever, or anything. Then I will be risking this $10 to make this much. Over time, it will give yourself some time, because everything takes a little bit of time. Okay, a little bit of time, and I'm sure that everyone will be able to be profitable as a trader. And thanks for asking this question. It's really by asking, you also increasing your probability to be profitable. Can you check BTC USD? Okay, yeah, thank you very much. Shami, any entry? So CHFJP always bullish. Any reason? Please explain. Yes, CHFJP is always bullish. It's a long-term bullish market, is because JPY, this is the policy from BOJ as well as from Swiss franc. Due to their internal policy, JPY is inherently, they keep weaker, and CHF is also considered as one of the currency that is considered as the safe haven, like the gold, US dollar. So because of that, CHF is inherently stronger, and JPY is inherently weaker, and that's why they always remain in bullish, and one day might be turning to bearish, but it's naturally bullish. And that's why I normally love CHF JPY bullish, and I trade less dollar CHF. Sometimes I trade, but I trade less, is because CHF, dollar is a very stronger currency, as you know that even it fluctuates. So always try to marry the stronger with the weaker than in terms of trading I'm talking about. And then trade, okay, for example, dollar yen, good pair, CHF JPY, good pair, GBP JPY, but I try to avoid CHF dollar Swiss franc, especially this pair is very trendless because of the equal in strength. Yeah, like that. So you understood how to do that, and you can use a currency strength meter if you find it difficult to find out which one is stronger and which one is weaker. Good day, coach. Happy to learn from you. Thank you very much. I think one can take a sell scalp on gold below 280 to 214. You wanna take a sell scalp. I wouldn't do that at the moment because it's a bull market. Okay, so trading with a bull market, always look for the break of structure and then going long. Okay, so we see the JPY coming down for deeper pullback, so we might find a break of structure. I look for always that break of structure, and then we can enter. Guys and girls, hope that you are enjoying the live session, and if you are enjoying, give a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet, and also let me know which one you are looking at. I see that view and likes are very disproportional, so make it, and also press that bell button so that you are not missing out any of the content that I am posting every day. So we see that there is a short-term bounce on gold again. See that gold was locally downside on the 5 minutes, again has got to the upside. From this 20 EMA we see that the price has got a rejection. Okay guys, so here is gold. We can see that from this level there is a bounce, and at the moment if you look at the daily, which basically so far from the daily, which is showing still bullish, because let's go to the trade also that we have opened during the news time in NY session. From here, I think, yeah, from here, and exactly from that zone we saw that big buy happen, big bullish move happen, and I believe that you guys also enjoyed that trade. I just want to know that anyone here that who made profit from the trade, are you currently in position? Are you currently in a position? No, currently I'm not in any trade. There is a trade running Gbpusd AUD from past week, but no new trade this week yet. Waiting for an entry. So yeah, no. Now here is the gold trade that we have opened in our previous week. So let me know guys, were you on that trade? Let's look at that trade that we have opened, and also I do share all those trade in the channel as well. You see that. So that was a massive one. If you look at, so this is the trade. Also I have posted out on the VIP channel, and we have gained that profit from that trade. And let's quickly look at this trade, that what did I look at in the trade, and then we'll jump on today's trading opportunity so that you guys know exactly. Now if you look at this support here, what do you see? That this is a very significant level of support. In the past the market has grabbed liquidity from here, and with that liquidity grab the market has come down for a deeper pullback, and we saw that there was a drop to that level, penetrated that zone, and then grabbed that liquidity from another candle here on gold. Now before forming that candle, if you have watched our NY session live, we went long is because of the liquidity. All right, because liquidity is the fuel of the market. As the market moves from liquidity to liquidity, we can see that the price hit that liquidity zone and then has got a bounce to the upside from this level. Now what was the factor that I have considered in that trade? The number one that I consider is the trend. All right, the trend is your friend until you are trading. Okay, so trend is very important. When we look at the market in a trend, we look for the price to break from the structure against the trend. Now if you look at this trend is up, and we have seen a complete break from the structure against the trend to the liquidity zone. So and then we have entered that trade. Now I have also clearly explained all the strategy in yesterday's Zoom class. I do conduct Zoom classes on the VIP group to clarify all the trade and strategies. If you are our member, you should be able to access that Zoom classes as well. And also I'll be posting a recorded session of the Zoom class on the VIP channel. You can keep track of that. So from that zone we see the market has made move and has gone up. Now what the most important part is, as I mentioned, there are 3 secrets in the market that you need to master to be profitable as a trader along with trading psychology. Market structure, liquidity, and price action. Okay, so these are the three most fundamental secrets that you need to understand: market structure, liquidity, and price action. So here is the market structure: bullish, so we bought. Okay, and the liquidity is below this level. How do you know? We discuss a lot, and I'll also be clarifying again. And the price action, confirmation that you need to look at your every strategy has a certain criteria to fulfill the price action confirmation. And after that, we have entered the trade and we see that the market has made significant movement to the upside. And also you can use our liquidity indicator. So if you look at here, you can see that these two, especially when it trend, it shows you very good movement in the direction of the trend. You can access that indicator if you are our member from your dashboard. There is information, or you can let us know in the group that you want to access that liquidity indicator or the TF indicator. We can give you access to that. The only thing I cannot give it now for free is because you need to learn the strategy before you use that. Otherwise you will not understand how it works. This is our strategy. Translate it into a Pine script. If you are joining today, you can access all of them from the student dashboard from your website. So I can give you the link for the mentorship. This is the mentorship link. I would recommend you to visit the website to see. If you have any question, don't hesitate to ask. There is a live agent available to answer any question. I took sell at first on gold, then took the buy you share. Okay, so very good. So you made money in both ways. That's good to hear that. So make sure you always stay managed. Okay, so now at the moment, what do we see? That it's the trend is very strong at the moment. So for me today, once the market open, you see there's a big liquidity gap here, a huge false breakdown, and then has gone up. So at the moment the price is in a level, okay, so where it is trying to bounce to the upside, expecting gold to a bit more to come down for a bit more deeper liquidity gap. As what is going up is likely to go up. That's the law of trading. We'll be waiting for the price to break significant levels on the lower time frame, then we'll be jumping on trade. At the moment it's still bullish, so we'll be looking for bullish trading opportunity. Let me go back to the GJ, where here is the GJ. Okay, so if GBPJPY coming straight back to the support, we will be looking to buy again on GJ. Okay guys and girls, hope that you are enjoying. Let me know in the live chat if you're enjoying, and also give a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. Press that bell notification so that you are not missing out any of the content that I am posting every single day. Now what do we see here on GJ? Let's see that one as well. Now if you look at the 4 hour, you see there is a wickless candle here. There is a 4 hour 20 EMA, and in between this level, it's the liquidity zone. Okay, so either from here or from here, any of that zone, we might see a rejection on GJ. Might even get from here. So GBPJPY, at the moment we saw this move from this support level, and then expecting it to break and then to give us another entry opportunity on GJ, which is long-term bull market. Okay, so in addition to that, let's quickly look at the news calendar this week, how the market is evolving, and based on that we will be trading. Let's see the news calendar, looking at the Forex Factory calendar. Okay, so here is, if you look at the monetary policy coming up on AUD meeting minutes, so which is tomorrow on AUD, so that means that will make gold and AUD, both of them, very volatile. And looking at Wednesday 21st of February, also coming up CAD, CPI, and again same day coming up AUD, wage price index, which is also a high impact, and then FOMC meeting minutes, followed by same day on euro, GBP, dollar. So let's quickly look at the AUD USD as well, while we are keeping eye on GJ and gold. So if we look at AUD USD from the daily, now as expected in my weekly Forex forecast, we have seen that AUD USD, this is what I expected. Also posted the full analysis on the weekly Forex forecast. Probably you guys have seen that. And in that weekly Forex forecast, we have seen that the market, we expected for the market to break and then to reject. Now if you look at here on the daily chart on AUD USD, this is a daily impulse to this resistance level, and there is a daily doji. We have seen that once the market opened, the market has made its move to the upside, and what we see on AUD USD is that the price has broken that high, and because it's already has made a bounce expecting to come down a pullback, and then we might see that AUD USD will try to bounce back again. So this is the daily support level on AUD USD. If we look at the weekly here as well, monthly here as well. So looking at the intraday time frame on AUD USD, we can see that from the intraday time frame, this is the bullish impulse, followed by this is bullish engulfer on AUD USD, and this bullish engulfer, if you look at, there is a long wick at the top. So we might see now AUD USD will try to fill that wick from the lower time frame. So it's the way the local bullish structure is moving is potential for further upside on AUD USD for short term. For long term, we will see what it is doing here. So we might see now for short term perspective, AUD USD is moving to the upside, and there is a, you see there is a liquidity candle on the 1 hour, which is a bullish candle. So if we see that AUD USD has dropped for a pullback, we can look for going long on this instrument. Okay, so AUD USD also bullish. We can see that the market structure is bullish, and especially when the market trends, we can see that the market shows us very good trading opportunity. Now you can see we have seen the two back-to-back bullish alert according to our TF strategy on the lower time frame on 30 minutes, which also working out very well. So this is what a very important, that especially when the market is trending is where the best place to open position and to trade with the trend. And let's see now, we see the GJ after this pullback from the 5-minute chart on GJ here. Okay, so if we see the market manage to drop below this level, then we will be looking for entry. So we will keep eye in the pairs that might give us an entry, including GJ, AUD USD, and gold. And in the meantime, guys and girls, hope that you are enjoying the live session. Give a thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. Press that bell notification. So I hope that everyone can hear me. Let me know, guys, if you can hear me. Okay, so what kind of price action GJ is making here? Sometimes makes very interesting price action that. Okay, I wanted to see that it has broken that low. Patience is key, as I mentioned. Sometimes when traders feel bored, they take the trade that maybe not in their favor. There was an experiment done. So how it happened is that, let's say a man was sent out to a separate room. Yeah. And then he has nothing in that room except one bell. Okay, so the bell, like, let's say you are on a restaurant, then you want to call the waiter, you just press the bell, there is a sound, right? And the man was sitting, moving around here and there. Then he find nothing what to do. After a minute or so, he just went to the bell, tried to give a ring, and as soon as he touched the bell, he got a shock. Okay, like a little shock, discomfort. And then he just moved a little bit, and then he went again and touched that bell again. He got another shock. And after some time, he did that again. So why? Because of the boredom. So in all kind of feeling, boredom is the worst kind of feeling that people don't want to experience. And that is also a big reason why trader, sometimes take irrational decision, taking a trade which is not there because just feeling bored, so just take a trade. So it's a awareness that you need to create so that you are not going to that boredom and then taking a trade is not there. And that is why it is also important that, let's say you are watching the live session, you're welcome. We are discussing a lot of things, so definitely you shouldn't feel bored. If you should feel bored, so guys, let me know. You can make it more interesting. But when you are trading alone, that I will recommend you to stay specific time in front of the chart, depending on what kind of trader you are. If you are a swing trader, when I did my swing trading back in, when I began my trading, I started as a swing trader, and I used to come from work and then sit in front of the chart for 30 minutes, 40 minutes. And then, entering the trade, doing the risk management by pending order or the by market order, and then leave that place, okay, for the day or for another session. So it is also a good idea. If you are a swing trader, then 4-hour time frame also a very good time. You can just sit on before the candle close, 30 minutes, 45 minutes, watch the chart, place the pending order or market order, and then leave that. So if you can trade 2 candles, one, let's say London candle, or at least one New York session candle, or one London session candle that has a high volume in it. If you can trade Asian candle, okay, but at least if you can trade 1 candle, you will have quite a few trades every week, and that's more than enough for you to make a living. I would say that if trading is not hard. I know that one of you said that you are I think who is having 1 year, technical but is still not in profit. Sharma trader. That's what I would recommend you, that focus on specific strategy, time frame. Okay, so I'm telling you it's from experience, and also experience from teaching thousands of students, that people jump from time frame to time frame. Okay, I'm telling you, people jump from time frame to time frame, strategy to strategy. So if you are jumping from time frame to time frame, strategy to strategy, then definitely it's time for you to work on it. There is a trading plan, demo trading plan, also available on the description of this video. You can download it. It's a demo trading plan. You can rewrite it for yourself, and then you can use it to do the risk management. Very important. The reason, that we jump from strategy to strategy, from time frame to time frame, is because not having any specific faith, okay, on specific strategy. What I'm telling guys as the real thing, so will help you. Make sure you take notes and then work towards it. You see, doing a job is sometimes easy, right? So stressful, hard work, working for time will never make you going somewhere, just make a living hand to mouth. Because working for time, how much you get? $20, $10. When you become very efficient, 25, 30, 40, 50, and then not going up, right? So there is a limit to it. So that is why, when you develop that mindset, it becomes much easier for you to gain freedom in trading, right? Working. So a trader who knows the risk management, who has a strategy, can make more profit or more income than from a full-time income by just trading from 30 to 40 minutes or an hour in a day. So this is the best thing of being a trader. Okay, so to be in that place, one must develop that mindset. You don't need investment. Okay, trader doesn't need any capital. Trader need to be a trader. This is the best thing. If you go to do a business, okay, you need a capital, you need a lot of things, but in trading you don't need anything. You need to be a trader. Okay, and you can be a trader in a $100 account, you can be a trader in a demo account, or you can be a trader in a $500 account. So you don't need even capital. You need right mindset, a clear vision, bigger picture. Okay, so you can write that down in a piece of paper. See, writing down will straight go to your subconscious mind to take you in the direction that you want to go. So write it down exactly what you want out of trading, and then act towards it. Definitely you can make it happen. So let's see now on gold what's here it's doing. So you saw that there was a bounce in that zone, and with that bounce, what we see, the price is now pushing high. Okay, let's see where price is heading. Now from this level, if we look at the intraday 4-hour candle is closing, which is still showing that bullish price action, and you see here, okay, which is still showing the bullish price action, expecting for the price to remain bullish. I think that the way the market is heading, we could see that the price is still remaining bullish. From 30 minutes time frame, you can see after this drop to this liquidity zone, price is again moving in that direction. Okay guys, so it's very important that we remain patient on that for better trading opportunity. Let's see that GJ. Okay, so GJ from this zone, after this, okay, so after this doji formation, for gathering that liquidity, it has gone again back to the upside. JC Livermore once said that, money comes from sitting, not from trading. It's it's a metaphor, but this is what he tried to tell you, that there will be in the chart that, so you have to be more and more choosy when you are choosing the trade. Instead of finding, you see that when we trade, because everything came from, as I mentioned, from reliable source. So when you trade, mind always look for a reason to open a trade. Okay, you will find a reason why you should open the trade. The price is tested the 20 MA, there's a liquidity grab, and there is a trend. So you will find a lot of reason why you should take that trade. Instead, always try to find a reason why you shouldn't take the trade. And then there will be a moment where you cannot resist it anymore. So then you can take the trade. So instead of finding the reason why you should take the trade, find always the reason why you shouldn't take the trade. And that's how you remain very, very choosy. That will help you to sort out the best trade possible in the market. There will be a lot of trade. We do open quite a few trades in the live session in the VIPs, but you don't need hundreds of trade, or even 2 to 3 trades in a day is more than enough for you to make everything that you need. I believe that, guys, you are enjoying that live session. Thank you very much for joining. Very clear. Thank you, Madami. G Trader, good morning. How do you know exactly when retraces is finished? Do all pairs retrace the same? Also, is the difference between pullback and retracement? Okay, so for the last question, yes, the difference between retracement and pullback is it's just saying in a different way. So pullback and retracement is same. The next thing is, do all pairs retrace the same? No, not all pairs retrace the same, or even same pair never retrace the same. Thirdly, how do you know exactly when retracement is finished, right? It's a very good question. How do you know when the retracement is finished? First of all, you will never know that retracement is finished. Then how do you trade? Well, there are some clues that will help you to understand the probabilistic aspect of that the retracement is finished, right? Okay, very, very well. So once you understand how the market moves, how the market create the structure, it becomes much easier for you to understand that retracement is over, or when the market is prepared for another move. So when you look at the market, the first thing that you need to look at is the direction of the trend. Okay, so which way the market is heading. Now once you see that the direction of the trend, next thing is wait for the market to break from that trend. I'll show you example. Let's say the market is doing like that. Okay, so it's impulse, pullback, impulse. So when it is here, we think that, okay, it's in a pullback, I buy. Normally, I don't buy from a pullback, or I don't sell from a pullback. Okay, I buy or sell from a pullback that is overextended, because it's always remaining at the top. You see, in trading, there are two groups. One are very smart trader, one are smarter than them. Okay, so you need to be smarter than the smartest. This is where you will be making money. So let's say a group of trader who buy on pullback, you wait for that. You wait for the price to become overextended and started to the smarter trader. Smartest trader will think that the market is over, so it's now downtrend, let's sell, and then you will be buying. That's how becoming smarter than the smartest. Let me give you an example of that. You see that you'll find it over and over again in the market. Let me show you one here. You see that this is a huge impulse on JJ, right? And then narrow doji breakdown. This breakdown is a clean liquidity grab. Now you will find a group of trader who will be buying from here, okay, because it's a very strong impulse and it's a narrow pullback, triangular pattern. It will break to the upside. So there you can say the average will buy from here, stop loss here. Okay. Now the next move is to the downside. So they are stopped out, the average. Now the smartest will buy. Okay. So why? Because the average is stopped out. They grab liquidity, the big boys or the banks, the hedge funds. So it's grab huge liquidity, has formed a bullish candle. They are the smartest, they will buy. Okay. Now you will be still waiting for the next one to happen. Now the smartest will buy, smarter than the smartest will buy. See what happened here. The market has come down again, has broken that low, grabbed that liquidity, and then made the bigger move. Okay. And if you look at the tool that we are using, also will be helpful to you to find those kind of trades. Now you can see that from that zone, it didn't look back anymore. It just bounced to the upside. So patience is key, and also you will be also stopped out, even being the smarter than the smartest. So you need to do the risk management so that in one attempt you are failed, you are not going out of balance. In the next attempt you are right, and then go for a big ride. That's how you can make consistent profit from the market, by being disciplined, by trading based on the strategy, by learning proper rules and remaining disciplined. In addition, staying with the environment is very, they said that you will be always average of 5 people you associate with, which is absolutely important statement. Okay. Now, when I begin my trading, I didn't find anyone who is trader. All my friends were engineer, doctor, because I started engineering, but I didn't like it because the job I was not happy with. I just was changing from job to job. Probably I changed after my graduation 10 jobs before I come to trading, because I was not settling anywhere. So no one knows trading. So I connected virtually. So that's why you need to stay with the community. And this time it's very hard to go to a seminar, and I would say that it's sometimes waste a lot of time, because now these days everyone is connected via social media groups. Yeah, you can go to the family friends invitation, I do, but I don't engage in any physical place where I have to spend a day to meet 3-4 people only for trading. Rather, I spend a lot of time with thousands of traders all around the world. Staying with the community is always the best way to stay in the environment, so that you can upgrade yourself to see what others are doing. And that's why the chat group that we have 2 chat group. That's where the traders share their opinion, ideas, and staying in the environment is very soon staying in the zone. So once you are our member, you can access that chat group as well. I would recommend you to see the link on the Signal channel. You will find the link to join that, and you stay always positive and connected. That will definitely help you. To join our mentorship, you can find a link below this video in the description area. Thank you. Morning. How do you know exactly when? Okay, so going to that question with an example, you see that here the same thing, we have given plenty of examples. Hope that you got it. Morning. How do you know exactly? Okay, sir, is there a buy goal right now? What should be TP? At the moment I'm not in buy because you see that I have drawn that levels. I was waiting for a break of the structure. When it does, then we'll be looking for entry. There is a plenty of time for us to enter. Okay, thank you for good morning, sir. God bless you. God bless you too, sir. Please, what time frame do you advise to trade to stick to and find price action for entry after identifying the direction of the trend? So you can trade in any time frame. The same thing happens because you will find trend in all time frame. Okay, try to avoid 1 minute, but you can trade on 5 minutes, 15 minutes, 1 hour, 4 hour, depending on your strategy, depending on your time. So if you are doing a job, full-time job, if you are doing a full-time job, then I don't recommend go below 4 hour or 1 hour. If you are if you are doing a part-time job, also the same. If you don't have any job, maybe you're a student, so you can either switch to lower time frame or higher time frame. But if you dedicate yourself, you have enough enough time and everything to invest to become a trader, you dedicate yourself in everything, then yeah, you can, if you enough time, you can trade on lower time frame to find more trades. Also you can look at the higher time frame as well at the same time. It depends on, ideally most day trader trade on 5 minutes and 15 minutes. Now it depends on what time frame you like, but it works in all time frame. Thank you very much. Does market will go down again? For gold, I think if you look at the daily, it's on the daily 20 MA. So today, if the market come down, then we will be looking to buy. Okay, so this is the main goal here. You can see we might see a bit more consolidation here. It might just consolidate and slowly drop down to the support and then bounce up again. So as coming up NY session and London session, we should see that the market has come down for a deeper pullback, and based on that we can enter. Thank you. George, are you taking it on hold? I'm taking it on hold. What do you mean? Coach, I joined your lifetime membership and I learned quite a bit from the courses you put up, indicators you provided. I just need to study a bit more. Gurdeep, yes, I know that you joined, and thank you for your appreciation. Yeah, absolutely. I do my best to help every member coming along the way, because it's the way I feel happy. Because to be honest, biggest of my income come from my trading. I'm a trader. I love trading. As I mentioned, I can spend my time only trading and sleep all day long, but I love the academy. I love helping, being with the community. Because of that, I want to be with the trader, because the main thing comes, happiness comes from helping others. When a trader comes and say that, let's say I have a job that I don't like, I want to quit and start my trading career, I feel myself back in 10 years. This is how everything, everything is a reflection, right? There was a time when, every traders, when they say something, I relate, because I was in the same boat one day. I had losses that I had to overcome, jobs that I didn't like, and now I have the tool, experience, that I can help others, why shouldn't I? So make sure, guys and girls, you take the full. That's why you see that the joining to the academy is almost nothing in comparison with the value it brings to the members. And I keep so far all my tools accessible. You know, the profitable trader, they normally don't share their tools, but I keep everything accessible to the members. So if you are our lifetime member, always check out the group, what tool is I'm offering for you to use. Everything, indicators, automated system. I've automated all my strategy is available for you. And also I share my trades with proper risk management and entry. And also in the community, guys and girls, on YouTube, you see that I try to give the best trade possible in the market. I do often have winning trade. Sometimes I do have losing trades. So make sure you always do the risk management. Being a trader like that, okay, so we have tools that generates consistent profit. And also for those who are beginner, we do recommend to start with swing trade, day trade, and that's why the education comes in play. So make sure you stay in track, don't distract, don't get quit, always look at the bigger picture. Thank you very much. These are the big players also aware of the smart money concept? If yes, then why do they use a smart money concept knowing that money retailers will trade with the same concept? Okay, so are the big players so big player only trade the smart money concept? Okay, smart money concept means that the concept that a smart money hold is smart money concept. Okay, so that's the simplest thing. The concept that the smart money trade is a smart money concept. So the smart money trade, the way the smart money trade is defined as a smart money concept. So either they aware or no, this is how they trade. Hope that makes sense to you. So the next thing is, yes, when do they use a smart money concept knowing that money retailers will trade with the same concept? Yes, they know it very well, but there is an advantage of the retail trader and them. So as a retail trader, we have a very additional advantage than the smart money. Let me tell you what it is. A big advantage, it's a huge advantage. Let's say if you are doing a hedge fund, you can't trade like we do. So it's an advantage. What is that advantage? Let's say this one here. Okay, if you look at, this is gold, and imagine this candle here. We had a trade on that. Now when the market is here, the price has moved from this level, right? From this liquidity candle. See, let me show you. A green candle, still not liquidity. This one is a huge liquidity grab. Okay, you see that it crossed that low. After a pullback, there was a big move happened from here, right? Now when this candle formed, as a retail trader, we know that the smart money bought, then we can buy, stop loss here like that. But the big player, they cannot trade like that. They need to know before this candle form. You got that point? Because if they buy from here, the price is already gone for them. They cannot find their price. They need to buy from here to form that candle. Otherwise, their investment is not worth. That is why it is an advantage for us, because we can follow their footstep. But they cannot follow our footstep, or they cannot follow others' footstep. Imagine that you want to go to, you are in a jungle where you lost. Now you need to find people's footstep, right? A big footstep will, consider that this way there is a path. And whenever you see the footstep, you can follow that. But what about those who made the footstep? He didn't see anything, right? He needs to create the footstep so that the back one can follow. So those who are discovering that footstep, they need to go to the unknown, right? So that is why it's an advantage for the retail trader to follow the smart money. They know that they are how the retail trader trade, but that's the, so by knowing that concept, so even we trade the smart money concept, still not the same way they trade. So this is the difference. So they need to guess, or they need to know before the price move from there. For us, we can know afterwards. Hope that makes sense. You're planning on a trade buy, taking buy. I am still not planning because I want to see that gold, the 4-hour candle closed, and every time the market is evolving with the new structure. So now 4-hour candle closed with a bullish middleman. So if any drop now below 2018, there's a new level has created. So any drop below this level, especially to this 20 MA, I will be going long for gold here. So this is the level for gold. And for GJ also we see that there's consolidation. For Gbpusd, if the price drop below this weekless candle, and I think that we might see at some point the price is coming to test that weekless candle along this 4-hour 20 MA, then I will be going long. These are the two levels that I will be looking to enter. I do trade on a smart money concept. That's the liquidity concept that we talk about. Yes, I do trade. And so who invented the smart money concept? Retailer or big player? Okay, so no one invented the smart money concept. It's the way the market moves. Okay, so it's not any kind of tool that can be invented. It's the way smart money trade. Okay, hope that makes sense. For example, if it is a light bulb or a strategy, that you can invent it, right? But it's the way the smart money trade is a smart money concept. So we'll be discussing more in depth in our next live about this smart money concept. I see that many of you have a good interest on it. I'll be discussing in depth, so make sure that you stay tuned. Also, I'll be posting a separate lesson video over the weekend, and during the weekdays I do also post a lot of content that will definitely help you in your trading. With that being said, guys, I will still keep watching. I have given you two levels that I will be looking for entry on gold and Gbpusd. I believe that you guys and girls have enjoyed this session. Make sure you leave a like and also subscribe to the channel. I'll see you in the next live. Until that, before I leave, if you want to join a regulated broker, then there's a link in the description. Also, I can share with you the link in the live chat. You can use that link to join regulated broker. You can start trading with a small capital. Use that link to register and then to start trading with regulated broker. And with that said, thank you, and I'll see you soon. If you are joining there, definitely I'll see you soon in the next few minutes on the VIP group as well. And I'll coming on live during the New York session. Thank you. See you very soon. Trade safe. Do the risk management.